What's up, Triple V fam and jewelry lovers? We're back at it with the top 25 vintage brooches that have sold on eBay over the past 7 days. Now, if you are new to the series, pretty much all we're doing is going back the past 7 days, finding the highest selling brooches, who made them, the signatures, and the designs. And again, pretty much just to build a great idea of some of the pieces that sell consistently for hundreds, if not thousands. And I know what you might be thinking. I was out hunting or something, but I was just actually over with my father helping him fix the car. So I'm back, came right back to make this video. So let's check out some gorgeous brooches. Alrighty, so diving right into this week. Now, I did switch it up a little bit. Everything's exactly the same, but for those pieces that I constantly say that we took an offer, or that they had taken an offer on, I didn't have the prices for what they sold. I wrote them down this time. So we're going to know exactly every sale price, even on the offered pieces. So again, those lower prices that I can't exactly tell you how much, I wrote them down, so that'll be a big difference. I think that should really help, just that way it's not like you don't really know exactly how much. If it's listed for $450 but it only sold for $225, I think that's some good information to know. So I got them written down right in front of me, and we are going to check out these gorgeous, again, top 25 vintage brooches. So we got Juliana heliotrope crystal rhinestone, either turtle or frog. Yeah, it's definitely a turtle. Again, that heliotrope center, absolutely gorgeous. Let's check out the back. There it is. So again, very Giuliana-esque. If you guys do look into the book, these are book pieces. So again, you got the figure eights in the back. Again, definitely a Giuliana. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, this one sold on bid $222.50. That's where we are starting. Look at that shiny bright rhinestone right there. So again, 21 bids, $225.50. That is where we're starting today. This one I was a little bit surprised. We have Alfred Philippe 1940s crown brooch. Now, I thought there might have been something wrong with it. It does look like all the rhinestones are there. All the cabochons, I mean, even the rhinestones. It looks like everything's there. I mean, you got the opaque glass, absolutely gorgeous. The ruby red with the blue. I don't know. I'm just I was surprised. This one, it does have the desk patent number with the reference number, Trifari signature, and sterling gold vermeil. Absolutely stunning piece here. Now, this one was listed for $395 by now, and it did sell for $225. So $225 is what this sold for. So again, they listed it for $395. It sold for $225. Maybe that's just it. Maybe on bid it would have went higher, or I mean, they might have just listed it, got an offer, and accepted it. Anything's possible. But again, $225 is still not a bad price. Absolutely gorgeous piece. Up next, we have some more Crown Trifari. This one is a fruit salad brooch. You got the clear rhinestones, clear molded glass, and then those fruit salad pieces, which are those to the left-hand side, and some on the right. Oh, actually, that one's clear. I didn't see that at first. So again, you got the tutti frutti style, or fruit salad. Now, this fur clip by Trifari sold $242.50. Another one, again, most likely an Alfred Philippe piece. I wouldn't see why it wouldn't be. Does have a lot of verdigris on the back. Does also look like it has a pin piece there. I'm not 100% too sure. But again, definitely some wear throughout the piece. And again, this one on bid, $242.50. Another gorgeous piece. This one, I was, man, oh man. So I know that they put celluloid, definitely looking more like lucite, you know, jelly belly almost. But again, it's the whole piece. You got the rhinestone, gorgeous acrylic and or lucite. Horse brooch, 1930s is their date that they're putting. I just wanted to check out the back. That'll really give us all the details. So yeah, definitely an older piece, definitely based off of that, the bail, the closure right there. Older piece. I don't exactly know the exact date though. This one was listed for $249 by now, and that is what it sold for. So again, really cool lucite piece. Nice. Unique. That's probably one of the first ones we've really pulled that was unsigned. And I have a feeling it is signed. I cannot remember the jewelry maker, but she had done mainly lucite pieces, and I have a feeling this is possibly one of them. It's just unsigned. So let's see. So $249 there. Just working our way right up. Giuliana Figural seahorse. Again, just like that turtle, the seahorse is right in the book as well. They have the whole animal section, which is nice because flowers are probably the hardest because there's just a mass amount of different styles, whereas the animals, pretty consistent. Again, ABs, the amber colored rhinestones, absolutely stunning. And again, another couple different ways to tell. You got the figure eights down at the tail, some puddling throughout that rivet, the pin stop on the back of the pin. And this one was listed $419.99, and it did sell for $250. I'm so glad I did this. It takes a little bit more work to do it, but I'm so glad that I just wrote down the prices just to really give you guys an idea of what it sold for. So again, listed high $419.99, and it sold for $250. Worth it if you ask me. It's a gorgeous piece. Joan Rivers making her way into the top 25. Joan Rivers Swarovski crystal, absolutely gorgeous purple, kind of like that light brown with the light purple on the edges. This piece is absolutely stunning. Again, gorgeous orchid, and this one was listed for $295. Buy now. They did take an offer, and it sold for $251. So $251 on that Joan Rivers. Absolutely amazing piece. But again, Joan Rivers pieces sell consistently for a decent amount of money. We just don't find them too often up in the top 25. So glad to see it. Love Joan Rivers. The stunning pieces that she had made, I mean, they're nice. You know what I mean? There's a lot of detail throughout the pieces. All right, now this one this is something new, guys. Something brand new. We have Billy Boy Smiling Flower Brooch, 1987. So you got the smiling flower, gold tone, and it's signed on the back. Billy Boy 87, made in France. If you know, you know. You got to comment and let me know the story behind it, because maybe it's just my age, but I have no idea. So again, Billy Boy Smiling Flower, listed and sold for... it was listed for $302.40, and it did sell for $257. So $257 is what it ultimately sold for. And again, guys, like I had explained in the past, everything goes in order, based off of, highest to lowest. But I'm just so glad that I can explain it. So again, $257 for that flower. That's insane. All right, some Boucher making its way in. 3 strawberry flower brooch. You got the enameling, the rhinestones. I'm going to assume it probably sold for less based off of some wear, but I did not actually check the signature. If it is like a Figurian cap, man, oh man, these pieces, it is. All right, so typically I'm used to seeing these up towards the beginning, not so much towards the back end. But again, that Figurian cap, it'll be MB, so Marcel Boucher. And then the Figurian cap, I guess the best way to explain it, kind of almost looks like a bird's head. That's honestly the best way I could explain it. A lot of the times they are super worn, hard to see, but there it is. So again, signed there. It was listed for $295 by now, and it did sell for $266. So still definitely not. It's definitely not a low-selling piece. Again, I'm just more used to them being up towards the top. So again, gorgeous Boucher brooch. Again, earlier piece, as is. Yeah, so definitely got some issues there. But again, I still think, a little bit of discoloration on the back. Nice vinegar cleanse will probably take away the majority of that. Polish it right up. But again, $266 is where we are at so far in this video. Another Alfred Philippe piece. So they are saying converted to a brooch, so I'm going to assume that there's probably some issues with the closure. But look at that flower bouquet. Man, oh man, those bluish greens, definitely looking like paste rhinestones. Rhodium plate design on the back. I mean, she's gorgeous. Now, this one on bid sold $272.90. Now, I think I also have another problem here. Unless that's the Crown Trifari signature, maybe it's not signed. And that is why it's sold for less. I could probably go down. Yeah, we're not going to go too much into detail, but I don't see a signature on it, so maybe that is part of the reason. So again, there we are there. Again, $272.90. I mean, she's a fabulous brooch. I love the details throughout that piece. So we got KJL. Some names that I'm used to not being in the video at all are making their way in, and some of the pieces that I'm used to being at the top of the video are at the end. Make it make sense. A little bit of a different week this week, that's for sure. So KJL, you have the, I think it's a little pony. I know they called it a donkey. But yeah, I think it's just like a little pony. I can't really tell what's going on back there. I don't really know what that is. But again, nice little horse brooch there. Kind of looks like a football maybe. Rhinestones on the back. Okay, different. Again, signed KJL. Now, this one was listed for $395 by now. They did take an offer, and it sold for $280. So $280. That is not a bad price whatsoever. Love to find me a couple of those, that's for sure. Hattie Carnegie. So again, Hattie Carnegie, gorgeous. Looks like a lion brooch. Ooh, we are as is missing two of those marquee rhinestones down at the bottom. Looks like a little rhinestone missing there. Such a cool piece though. With the enameling, the gold tone, the rhinestones, so unique. Love it. And there is the back. I guess I should have probably checked for a signature. Design on the back though, I am almost fairly certain that this is also a Hattie Carnegie piece. And this one, again, unsigned. It's still sold regardless. So they had it listed for $299.99, and that is what it sold for. So that's not on my list. It sold for $299.99. Man, oh man. Eisenberg Original. Can never go wrong with a piece like this. So Eisenberg Original, clear faceted glass rhinestones. Possibly sterling silver. Let's see. So we got the Eisenberg signature. I can't see what's underneath it. So Eisenberg Original. Maybe rhodium plated with that shininess. And this one was listed for $395. There's the fur clip. Love to see it. Sterling. Got it. There's that sterling. I was going to say, I'm pretty fairly certain that this is sterling. So again, there's that sterling signature. $395 by now. It did sell for $285. So again, it really gives you, I think it really helps exemplify the, do I put it on bid or do I do buy now? And I feel like, I don't know. I mean, to each their own, however you want to do it. I know that there are pieces that, I mean, you could run it on bid and they're going to sell low compared to just list and buy now and, you know, waiting for that full asking price. But yeah, I mean, $100 off, still an absolutely gorgeous piece. Love to see it. And again, that one sold for $285. About halfway through right now. Karl Lagerfeld. We've seen a couple of these. You got the chairs. It's very interesting and different. You got the gold tone. Again, really cool. Louis V chair. Ooh. There is the back. You got that KL signature. Now, this one was listed for $310. It sold for $289.99. So $289.99. That is a nice price for a chair. Again, for the Maltese crosses that I'm used to seeing and everything else like that, to see a chair, I don't know. I guess it's very different. But again, Karl Lagerfeld definitely making in appearance the past couple of weeks, without a doubt. So again, $310 was the listing price, and it sold for $289.99. Coro Ballerina. Man, oh man. So you have, I want to say like an emerald cut rhinestone, because they're not quite baguettes, but baguette-esque style for the dress. We've got the clear, stunning ballerina brooch. And there is that signature. It is Coro Craft. So Coro Craft, absolute gorgeous brooch there. Now this one's listed for $450 by now, and it sold for $300. So $300 brooch right there. That's some big money. Love to see it. She's absolutely gorgeous. Worth every penny. Some more Hattie Carnegie. Again, making her way in with these pieces, as this one should. Look at those blue faceted glass pieces. Those rhinestones are stunning. You got the little purples throughout as well. Might be pink. Pinks and purples to me, guys. I don't know if y'all watch the Whatnot Lives, but I am horrible when it comes to pinks and purples. I don't know if I'm partially colorblind or what. But there is now this, guys. So I might as well just, drop this in here. By this point, you're going to see, I know it's confusing. You're already going to see the A video. I'm starting to do the alphabet, going through jewelry names A through Z. I'm doing 10 at a time per video. So again, 10 at a time. So we went like Alfred Philippe, Avon. We went through 10 different A's. I just started researching into H's, because I got my little notebook here, guys. I know my handwriting is absolutely horrible. Hopefully you can't see it too much. I should have been a doctor. E-H. But anywho, it's in there. So Hattie Carnegie, this is an older signature, and for sterling and gold filled. So if you have gold filled pieces and or sterling pieces that have that diamond shape in there, so this one, I know the research now, which is crazy. I'm learning a lot. I feel like I'm going down a rabbit hole when it comes to jewelry. It's insane. So Hattie Carnegie did do this signature, again, diamond shape, gold filled and or sterling pieces. And again, it is older pieces. So again, absolutely stunning. Love to know that knowledge now, and I can share it with you guys. Now, this one was listed on bid $315. 24 bids. So 24 bids for $315. Now they kind of look like pinkish orange. I don't know. All over the place. I didn't even realize that. You got the little dangling cherub. What? Wait, then why don't I see that outside of that? Maybe it's just a part of it. I didn't even realize that. I don't always look through all the pictures. So maybe that's what it's originally supposed to be, and all they have is that top part. I can only imagine what it would have sold for if it had the little cherub. But again, $315 buy now. Gorgeous. All right, gonna keep moving. Trifari, you got the swallow, or, a bird brooch. I'm not really good with my birds. Jelly belly style faux pearl. Now again, you will notice there's a difference. They did them in two different styles. They had the faux pearl jelly belly, and then they also had the lucite jelly belly. I do feel like the lucite sells for more than the faux pearl. But anywho, this one was listed on bid, 11 bids, $327.74. Again, beautiful enameling, stunning rhinestones. Again, I'm going to assume they didn't put Alfred Philippe in the title, but I am 99.99% sure that this is an Alfred Philippe brooch for Trifari. Trifari's signature, again, has that large crown, older piece. Patent, that's definitely the patent penned. I'm kind of surprised. Maybe a rhodium plated style. And again, this one, $327.74. Gorgeous piece. More and more Trifari as we go. Trifari heart. You got the baguette rhinestones, gold tone. She's gorgeous. And you got the patent pen, Trifari signature, again, large crown on top. Really cool, kind of looks like a waffle design on the back. This one was listed for $348. Oop, give me 1 second. Gotta flip back to my notes. So that one, all right, does look like that one sold for the $348 asking price. So again, $348 for that one, not bad. Givenchy, I didn't even know that Givenchy did a tutti frutti or fruit salad, but here it is. Gorgeous cabochons all the way through the molded glass. She's a beaut, and it is. Does look newer age as well. So again, they got the double G's, Givenchy signature. This one was listed for $595 by now, and it did sell for $350. So again, they definitely took a lower offer, but she's gorgeous. Probably worth every $595 that they were asking. But again, beautiful Givenchy. Again, fruit salad, tutti frutti, Art Deco revival. And again, it did sell for $350. What do we got? Christian Lacroix. Now, if y'all have been watching the earrings video, Christian Lacroix earrings are insane. Here's the brooch. You got the roses, face center, faux pearls. Such a unique design. And there is the signature. So again, Christian Lacroix. I'm not exactly sure 100% what that says on the back. There it is. Made in France. There we go. And this one, one bid, $400. Again, Christian Lacroix, Karl Lagerfeld, those are two names I really wasn't familiar with. We haven't had a whole lot, and I'm glad I'm getting all the knowledge now. So again, $400, one bid, beautiful. Another Eisenberg original, I think it was last week as well. Eisenberg original coming out strong. Clear rhinestones all the way through. Eisenberg original. Definitely an interesting piece. I don't know what that center signature is there. But again, she's gorgeous, 3 inches in length. And that one did sell for the full asking price of $425. As it should. She's gorgeous. So again, Eisenberg original making its way in. Hobe. Man, this has got to be an early Hobe piece. So absolute stunning inlay style faceted rhinestones. Just check that out. Pentagon shaped rhinestones as well. What? That is insane. I just love the design. Very southwestern style, I guess is the best way to explain it. I mean, she's beautiful. Let's check out that back. Got the open back throughout all those faceted rhinestones as well. I don't know if this one's actually signed. So maybe they did their research. Again, I don't see a signature, but she is fabulous. Regardless, one bid, $450. Again, definitely worth it. KJL. I'm getting lost here. I don't understand. But this one, you got the tutti frutti style and or fruit salad. You got like the faux jade. Look at all those molded glass cabochons throughout. Clear rhinestones. Such a unique piece, if you ask me. Again, signed on the back, Kenneth Lane. Again, KJL. You got the KJL signature. You got Kenneth Lane, KJL for Avon. But again, there's the back of that one. Definitely revival from like old Trifari-esque. This one was listed $595 by now, and it did sell for $460. Now again, we have quite a bit. KJL, you can find $20, and this is probably going to be one of the highest Kenneth J. Lane pieces I have ever seen. At $500 or $460. That is insane, but again, just the design itself, it is worth it. Absolutely stunning. All right, we're top 3. Man, where's this? I feel like it's flying by. Karl Lagerfeld, another one. Clear rhinestone. They got violin. So again, Karl Lagerfeld, violin KL signature right there. Okay. But again, KL signature right there. This one sold $469.99. Again, it was originally listed for $515. They took an offer for $69.99, which is close to that asking price. I'd take it too, without a doubt. What else? We got two more. Top two. Eisenberg original. Another one. $600 buy now. This one did sell for $525. Gorgeous purple glass. Nice little bow. There's the Eisenberg original signature. Check that out. Clear rhinestones, that gorgeous purple. Not a very large brooch, 2.5 inch by probably, I don't know, I'd go about 1.5. And again, it was listed for $600 by now. It did sell for $525. Number one top selling piece this week is gonna be Alfred Philippe. What a big surprise. Alfred Philippe Jelly Belly. Now, you know what I haven't seen this week? I want to see down in the comments my guess. I'm going to pause the video. I guess this. And comment down below. We're going to give it a little bit here. There was not one Shriner piece that sold in the past 7 days that made it to our top 25. That is insane. Shriner has been the leading selling piece for multiple weeks. Now again, this is a faux pearl jelly belly. Give me 1 second here. Phone's going off. So faux pearl jelly belly fish. You got the little bubbles, green cabochons, clear rhinestones. This piece is absolutely insane. And I guarantee you it would sell for a little bit more if there was no faux pearl there, but the Lucite. So really cool piece. Let's check out that signature. That's what it's all about. Fur clip. Again, you got that large crown above the T for Trifari. Patent penned. And yeah, there's that signature. This one was listed for $1,500 by now. They did take an offer. It sold for $1,095. So again, $1,095. Guys, like always, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to comment your favorite piece. Mine was, I just X'd one out. Oh, man. Actually, I know which one it's going to be. It's going to be the Kenneth J. Lane. Kenneth J. Lane, such a unique piece. I love the new remake version of, again, like a Trifari piece. That's going to be my favorite. Again, comment your favorite piece. Tell me if you enjoyed the actual sold prices, because if you do, I'll keep doing it, and that's how we'll continue to rock it. And again, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like always, catch you in the next one.